Good morning, South Dole students and staff. I'm your host, Averill Connard.
And I'm your host, Bob Dalton, and this is One Tribe News.
And now to Zeke with the pledge.
We pause for a moment of silence. Please stand for the pledge. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Zeke.
Today after school, Mr. McLeese will be hosting the first D&D club in the library. If you are interested, please stop by.
Don't forget, we do have homeroom scheduled today. Your homeroom teacher should pass out your Tribe Time activity passes during that time.
And now to Mr. Berry with some important announcements.
Good morning, everyone. Got to give some bittersweet news this morning. If you look around our school and reflect on a lot of the good things that we've got going on, I can tell you that Mr. Carter has his fingerprint all over it. Starting with this One Tribe News Studio, all of this was his creation. The backdrop, the structure, the ideas. You look at technology we've had since 2013. A lot of the district last year has gone to one-to-one. We were one-to-one in 2013, so we started this just say a long time ago, and a lot of the other schools fell in the middle of that. And you look at our library, and a lot of the good stuff that we have in there is creations from Mr. Carter, our apps. You name it, I can go on all day in the things that and the ways that he has touched our school. At the same time, as an administrator, I can tell you stories about the number of lives that he's touched as well. Some students that we didn't feel like were going to make it through for graduation, and Mr. Carter found a way to get those students motivated and get them the support that they needed. And I know many of you right now are probably in that same boat as seniors. So it's, again, bittersweet that I announced that Mr. Carter is taking a job downtown, a very well-deserved promotion, just as he has impacted South Dole High School. He's going to impact our entire school system now because he's going to a district level. And so this morning we want to give him an opportunity, to just say thank you for everything that you've done for South Dole High School and the things that will continue to go on for the rest of our days here, and things that we're so proud of. And then at the same time give Mr. Carter an opportunity to say his goodbyes to his students and also introduce our new assistant principal who will be taking over the reins today.
Hey seniors, I'm really going to miss you guys. You've been a fiercely competitive group. You've been academically great. Behavior's been great. I've enjoyed building relationships with you guys. I love every one of y'all. I'm going to be back at graduation. I'm going to try to be back for when we announce the top 10. There's a lot of things I want to see. I'm coming to see the band this Saturday at Heritage. I'm still going to be around. I'm still going to be following up with you guys, and I'm just looking forward to seeing all the successes that you have in the future.
Thank you, Mr. Carter. And I'll also announce that Mr. Cameron Mulchan will be our new assistant principal replacing Mr. Carter. Mr. Mulchan has served with South Dole High School before. He's a Southie, so he's one of us. And he served in 2011 through 2014, as a master teacher here. So he has been in a quasi-administrative role before, evaluating teachers. And if you look at some of the things that we do instructionally here, the improvements that we made instructionally here, and the quality of teaching that you've seen, over the years. A lot of that started with Mr. Mulchan back in 2011. So if you want to welcome them.
Yes, thank you. Hello, I'm Mr. Mulchan. As Mr. Berry said, I'll be attempting to fill Mr. Carter's enormous shoes here, which is a Herculean task, but he's been training me up real well this week. I'm excited about it. As Mr. Berry said, I'm from South Knoxville. My wife, my son, and I have lived here for the last 20 years. My son is a graduate of Dogwood Elementary, South Doyle Middle School, and he was a member of the South Doyle High School class of 2013. Super excited to be here. I'm out in the hallways as much as I can be between class changes. I'll be in the breezeway during tribe time. Please come up, introduce yourself. You may have to tell me your name a time or two, but charge it to my head and not my heart. And I just look forward to meeting everybody and spending some time here. Go Keys!
All right. Thank you, Mr. Mulchan. Again, once again, we want to thank Mr. Carter for all of his time, his efforts, and his service to South Doyle High School. And to the rest of you, we're going to have a great day today. We'll have homeroom, as was mentioned earlier. You'll get your ID badges, and then I'll go through some things with those ID badges because, again, Mr. Carter cleaned some things up. That little extra touch that we needed to make things special, you'll get those today, and we'll officially kick off Tribe Time tomorrow. That's all from us.